Some of your accounts are costing you more than you realise, and it's usually not the ones you'd expect. On the surface, most accounts look fine. They buy occasionally, they're reasonably easy to deal with, and there's no obvious reason to question them. So they stay. But let me show you what that actually looks like in practice. Think about two accounts sitting in a typical sales territory. Similar size, similar category, similar spend. The first one calls you. They make decisions. When the timing's right, they buy, and they don't need much convincing. You spend a couple of hours a month on that account. It grows steadily, it rewards the time you put in. The second one's different. You're having to chase them for meetings. They're always nearly ready to buy, but there's always something that needs resolving first. They ask questions, they seem interested, but they rarely move. And when they do buy, it's smaller than it should be. You're spending double the time for a fraction of the return. Both accounts are in the plan. Both are getting your time, but only one of them is actually worth it. And that's the problem most salespeople never stop to look at. Not because they're unfocused, but because when you're busy, everything feels like progress. Chasing feels like working. Following up feels like developing. Keeping an account warm feels like protecting revenue. But it isn't. Every hour you spend maintaining an account that will never grow is an hour you're not spending on one that could. That's not just a productivity problem. It's a compounding one. Because the accounts that could genuinely grow, the ones with real potential, a real appetite and real headroom, they're just not getting the time they deserve. Not because you've forgotten about them, but because there's always something else to chase. Over time, the gap between where your effort is going and where it should be going quietly gets wider. The accounts that drain your time don't look like a problem on a call report. They look like activity. They look like engagement, but they're not going anywhere. And neither is your revenue. Once you see that clearly, the next question becomes a practical one. How many accounts can you actually manage properly, and which ones deserve the most attention? That's what this next video is about.